So today I have the fifth Mezco G.I. Joe figure, and this time it's Firefly. I sold it since, but I owned the original Firefly, and it was one of my favorite figures. Firefly, I never thought of Firefly as being that big of a character. Um, I watched the original series, and I don't remember uh, being one of the main villains, but he had a prominent role in the second G.I. Joe movie, so I think although Mezco hasn't been using the likenesses of the characters from the G.I. Joe movies, they clearly are kind of focusing on the main characters from those movies. So he's got some removable glasses, and they're not on very tight. They're kind of loose, so might have maybe could have been a little bit tighter, but it looks pretty cool. You can see he's got kind of scarring on his face. Probably had one of his bombs explode in his face. That's kind of what he is. He's the explosive guy for Cobra. We've got a couple other alternate heads that look darn near the same. This one here has the one eye open a little bit more. This one's a little squintier. Then this one, I don't know, the eyes are kind of just neutral. So it's got all cloth here. This kind of, I don't know, vest is removable, has Velcro. That's pretty cool. The belt I had to put on. It kind of unsnaps on the side, and then I can snap it in. I kind of had to stretch it a bit. It's interesting, kind of, I guess we could have a debate, or people could have a debate on how much authenticity you really need with a figure. Like I don't believe there's any way to remove the outfit, but these I put on, his wrist thing I put on. There's other wrist things. There's things I think that go down here. And they've been kind of doing different things with the G.I. Joe figures. Some of them have come with thigh straps attached, and some you have to put on. So I kind of think I mean, this is more authentic, but I think I like the ones that come already attached, even though they're a little less authentic. And I have no idea how these straps are going to be in 10, 20 years, whether they're still going to be perfectly fine or whether they might have some issues. That's kind of maybe the downside of these kind of figures, but we'll see, I guess. Or I doubt I'll have a YouTube channel in 10 years. But so he's got a side holster with a pistol, and we have a lot of detailing in here. So it can slide out like that. This was the classic gun I remember from the original figure. So this can slide in the silencer, or whatever muzzle can come off. He's got a couple sticks of dynamite. He's got, I guess, this little mobile unit that probably could have a bomb on it. Two drones. Pretty cool. And then all sorts of other gimmicks. He's got spare clips, knives, some bombs, I guess a detonator, some kind of personal device, all sorts of things. And then also all sorts of hands, of course, for doing different things. I wonder how many people who collect Mezco figures really play with this stuff. I mean, I don't know that hardly anybody actually plays with them, but I'm sure some people will have them set up maybe doing something. So the boxes always say that these are, I think they're 16 and up or 18 and up, something like that. This box doesn't. So here's the box. Really, really nice box art. I love that. Feels like the original Hasbro figures. And here's all the stuff. So I like that Mezco keeps the boxes pretty small. Maybe could be a little bit smaller. And then we have the one thing that, this is when I really start to question how authentic you want to get. So we have this backpack that will go on. And the way it works is, and we'll see if we can get real close up in here. I'm going to move him out. So see if I can get the camera to focus on this. This clip theoretically goes into here. And it is tiny. And I could not get it in. So this would go onto Firefly. Like so. And then it would theoretically clip around here. I guess you'd have to kind of fuddle with it a bit to get it to look nice. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the clip in, and then I worried if I did get the clip in, would I ever be able to get it out? And could I damage it? Because this was something where I looked at it and I said, what? That is really something that could be damaged. And so I'm opting not to use this. This is where his he would put his drones, and you can see on the instructions, they don't come with a lot of instructions, but it shows all the things that you can put on him. And then the drones, and then it shows the drones coming out, and then it's got like these smoke effects. So you could have the whole thing. So it's got, the drones could be stored on either side, and then this little mobile unit can be put in there. But I am not going to attach it. I am not going to play around with these clips. If they don't go in fairly easily, I mean, I could say fairly easily, but I tried for a while. And I think that it's just ill-advised. Put it this way. Put it that way. I think the vest with the Velcro is... I don't love Velcro because Velcro can wear out, but it's not like I'm going to be taking this. I don't know if I'll take it off more than a couple times ever. Or if I'll ever take it off. I don't know. So I'm not particularly worried about it, but I think that Firefly looks absolutely fantastic. He is the 5th of 6. The final one is Duke, which is scheduled to come out in July. So far we've had Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, we've had Roadblock, Destro, and now Firefly. And nothing more has been announced. So my hope is that that Duke, when Duke comes out, and boy, Duke has a lot of extras. I'm hoping Duke is not the final figure. I'm hoping that soon they're going to start announcing a whole bunch more, maybe another 6. I think maybe I would be satisfied with 12. But I feel like just 6 is not enough. There's certainly figures like Baroness and, of course, Cobra Commander, Zartan, and other G.I. Joes that I would love to have. And so I'm hoping, this is definitely my favorite of the Mezco lines right now. I love it much more right now than I do the DC comic characters. So I think this is another winner. I wish this backpack were not designed the way it is, but the detailing on this is fantastic. All the fabric really feels great. It is, such an incredible upgrade over the original Hasbro figures. And, I don't own any other brands other than the original and Mezco, but I would be surprised if any, at particularly 1/12 scale, look as good. And I also love this turtleneck. I don't know, it's little details like the turtleneck that really make this figure pop. So anyway, that's Firefly from Mezco as part of their G.I. Joe line.